What's going on, guys? Nando back with one more video. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out my channel once again. So today I'm excited, like always, but today I've got a new phone, and this is a special phone because this is going to be the Note 8. Now, I got the Note 8 and I took advantage of the pre-order bundle. The pre-order bundle allowed you to either get a camera, one of those Gear 360s, or a wireless fast charging pad and like a 128 gigabyte SD card or whatever. I chose to go with the Gear 360. Show you guys that right here. Only because the Gear 360 allows you to take 360 pictures, 360 videos, and it's compatible with both iOS and Android. That was my thought process. And what I'll do is I'm going to unbox both of these here today for you guys. I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm not really going to get into any reviews because obviously I haven't used the device or the devices, but I will be giving you my impressions. In other words, what I think about the way it looks, the way it feels, and kind of how I'm going to use this phone and the camera going forward. So again, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so you can stay tuned for future videos regarding the Note 8. Now, this Note 8 is the T-Mobile variant. I bought it directly from Samsung itself, and they also sell the unlocked version. Now, I don't know if there's really a difference between either one, whether it's unlocked or not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this guy right here, so I apologize if I start to blabber. But I do use T-Mobile, so I decided to go with the T-Mobile version. So, the Note 8. Quick specs for those of you who are watching this video and aren't quite sure what the Note 8 comes with. So it's a 6.3 inch screen. It's not as curved as the S8 and the S8 Plus. It does have the S Pen. That's what is specific to the Note series. I'll show you guys that in detail here in just a second. It has a AMOLED screen. It has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. It is expandable, has the headphone jack, has a dual camera setup. So that's the first for Samsung, both with optical image stabilization. So if you're watching this video, the iPhone X has already been announced. They too are doing OIS on both of their cameras. So you can either get the Orchard Gray, which is what I have in front of us here today, or you can get the Midnight Black edition. So I'll let you guys take a look at that a little closer. Orchard Gray or Midnight Black. Now, if you've seen videos of mine before, I have had the Midnight Black S8 Plus, and I've even had a blue regular S8. Now, Samsung has done a kind of like a deep sea blue, and I think even a pink version, or a light pink version of the Note 8. But those aren't available for the US market. So I thought that the Orchard Gray honestly would look very nice with that black dual camera setup up top. And the Orchard Gray to me doesn't really look too gray. I mean, again, how the light hits this phone kind of dictates the way it looks. It is extremely reflective, as you can see there. And it is a big phone. There's no other way to put it. It is 6.3 inches, but immediately I've noticed that it feels really good in the hand. And one thing that I've noticed from previous reviews that I have seen, people have said that it actually fits in your hand really well. It actually sits well and allows you to grip it right. And I'm gonna be honest with you, right now I've only held the phone for maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and it actually fits in my hand very, very well. The fact that it doesn't have as much of a curved edge allows it to kind of be gripped easier. And I know that Samsung did that as well because the S Pen needs surface. And if you have those rounded edges as pronounced as the S8 and S8 Plus, it becomes very difficult to write on. And I know that by using the S8 and S8 Plus, it actually became pretty difficult to type on sometimes. Sometimes my fingers would actually slide off of those edges because of how rounded they are. So Samsung has not made it as pronounced with the Note series, and hopefully that translates to a better typing experience as well as a better stylus experience because, again, it comes with the Note series. Now, the stylus is located on the bottom of your phone. If you're looking at it straight on, it's on the right-hand side. I'll let you guys take a look at that right there. And to access it, all you're going to have to do is press in. It kind of clicks, and that's it. You just kind of grab it and pull it out. So the S Pen should match the color that you chose, so Orchard Gray or Midnight Black or any of those other color variants. And you can go ahead and just slide that back in and click it back into place. Now, I'm one of the people that had and owned the Samsung Note 7, as some people call it, the Fireball Edition, and I love that phone. I absolutely hated that I had to return it, but safety first. I am super, super excited about the Note 8. I really, really believe that I'm going to love it, and I think that the specs that come forth or with this phone are plenty enough to make sure that this phone is a great experience. The only thing that concerns me going forward is the battery size. I think it's only a 3,300 milliamp hour battery pack, so it's actually smaller than the S8 Plus, which I think is at 3,500. Now, some people say that Samsung decided to be a little more conservative given the fact that they had battery issues with the last Note, but you have to keep in mind that the fact that this phone has an S Pen that takes up a good bit of space, a smaller battery makes sense as well. Maybe they could have pushed it, maybe they couldn't. I'm a little upset that it's a smaller battery, but hopefully it still gets me through the day. Now, with that being said, please stay tuned for future videos. I will be doing and showing screenshots of the battery life. I'll also be showing you guys things that have come to mind while using the phone, things that I've liked and disliked. I like to leave for my final review, but things that stick out, I like to make a video called Things to Consider. Again, not every device is perfect, be it phones, laptops, tablets, you name it. Anything you buy, usually technology-based, is not perfect. So that's pretty much it for the Note 8. Again, this is the Orchard Gray version. I'll let you guys take a look again right there. Now I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to show you guys what comes inside the box before I unbox the Gear 360. So this is the T-Mobile version, so it comes with the T-Mobile SIM card. But if you already have one, you don't need it. And then you've got inside a wall charger, black, adaptive fast charging, what Samsung calls it. You've got some adapters right here to hook up to your phone. And you've got I think it's like one of those USB connectors, USB-C to maybe USB-A connector right there. You've got also AKG headphones in the box, so AKG is pretty well known. You've got the typical USB-C to USB-A or whatever charger, so you can charge your phone. And you've got what Samsung includes are little stylus nibs and a stylus little remover tool. So in case one breaks or is not working, you can go ahead and remove that and use one of the newer ones. So that's it, and as well AKG ear nibs in case they don't fit right or they get old and dirty. So that's all that comes in the box. I'm going to move that aside. And I'm going ahead and unbox the Gear 360 for you guys. I'm actually really excited about the Gear 360. I almost bought the first gen version of the Gear 360, but I'm glad I waited. I think the second gen offers a better body, as well as feature set. So small little packaging, and here you go. You open this bad boy up, and here's the Gear 360. As you can see, cameras on both sides. It's white. It's got a little gray portion at the bottom, and it is actually pretty heavy. It's got some solid heft. This actually might weigh more. I believe that the Gear 360 actually weighs more than the phone itself. I mean, it's got some serious heft to it. It's tiny. I don't know exactly what the size on this thing is, but as you can see, you can kind of place it and it holds its place. It's kind of sticky at the bottom. It's got this little rubber portion here at the bottom. I think that's made on purpose to screw onto some sort of tripod and hold well, or to hold well while in place. And you know, there's really not much more to talk about this sucker. I think they sell some accessories for it, some things that are going to allow you to use this in different ways. But I'm just excited that I have this in my toolbox when I'm going out and about and I'm shooting some footage. So stay tuned for some of this as well. Now, inside of the box that came the Gear 360, I'd assume we'd get some literature. So there's that. There's I think it charges USB C as well, so another USB-C to regular USB cable. It looks like it comes with a little pouch so you can carry your Gear 360 camera inside of it, and a little lanyard so you can hold this and not have such a fear that it's going to fly out of your hands and fall and break and all that stuff. So that's what comes inside of the Gear 360 box. If you guys have any comments, any questions, please let me know in the comments section below. I will be pumping out some footage and videos for both of these devices, Note 8, Orchard Gray, and Gear 360. Once I get my hands on one of the newer iPhones, I will be doing comparisons, and I will also be doing some comparisons between the iPhone 7 Plus and the Note 8. I still have the iPhone 7 Plus I've been using as a daily driver on and off since it's come out. So I'm going to be doing some comparisons with that, just generic hardware comparisons. Software comparison, not so much, because obviously they're two different operating systems. But just my take on how I'm enjoying the Note 8 and how it compares to the iPhone 7 Plus. I appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look at my video. Please thumbs up this video, and please check out in the description. I'll have these things linked as well to Amazon. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. It was Nando. Peace, salute. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios.